There should be a book where you can look to find true love. Ooh-wee, ba-dum-bum-bum. There should be a room that's full of fools, fools like me. Poor me. Well, it's something like that. Anyway, there's not very many songs that actually have book in them. And if you can tell me who that is, that who's saying that, don't Google, no Googling, no cheating, no nothing, no asking Google, no. If you know who's saying it, any year, I mean, I know the year. There should be a book where I can look to find true love. Ooh-wee. It's a great, catchy little number. Anyway, why would I be singing about books? Because today is extra special bonus, literary bonus. I have once again done it. I have hauled a ton of books, and they are amazing. So let me just tell you right now, I wrote this down. I got $625 retail for, are you ready? $44. That's like, wait, I should have done the math on that. Well, see, it's not 10% because that'd be 60. So it's gotta be like, is it like 68? It must be like 70% off? No, I don't know. Anyway, it's more than that. It's more like 92% off. I can't, anyway. Okay, so let's just dig in. Because there should be a book where I can look to find some deals at the Dollar Tree, which I have done. Welcome, by the way, to Bella's Bargains. If this is your first time here, I am Amy. And today we are doing a Dollar Tree book haul, and it's an extra special bonus haul. I do everything Dollar Tree on my channel, and only Dollar Tree. We do upscales, DIYs, food reviews, shopping hauls, just anything and everything is Dollar Tree. And on my crafts and whatnot, by the way, everything comes from the Dollar Tree. Really quickly, Tuesdays, totally easy Tuesdays, crafting for the non-crafter. Thursdays, theme Thursdays, DIYs, crafts that have a theme. Last week was hearts. That will be linked down below if you'd like to watch that one. On Fridays, I do Foodie Fridays, which is food reviews of Dollar Tree foods. I do price comparisons, taste comparisons. I cook with it. I taste it. I tell you if it's a good buy, if it's not a good buy, thumbs up or thumbs down. And on Saturdays, I do my shopping hauls, and I do ginormous shopping hauls, larger than any other channel, I'm pretty sure, here on YouTube. All right, so let's dive right in because I have a book haul for you. Like I said, $625 retail, and I spent $44. $1, people, $1, which I have my mug. Sorry, there's lipstick on it because it says $1, people, on this side. This side says Bella's Bargains. Yeah, so listen, it's a clean day, and I'm throwing in some videos. So I've been cleaning my little, I'm a mess. You don't care. You don't really care. You just care about what I bought. I know how this goes. Let's dive right in. I'm going to start with children's books first. And this one does not have a retail on it, and it's from the Flower Pot Press. So I think Flower Pot Press is somebody that distributes to Dollar Tree. They do stuff with Dollar Tree. But because it's a book, I've thrown it in here because I want to show you all the things that you can get at the Dollar Tree in their book area. So this is my first book of prayers, and it is one of those thicker paged, like child paged, you know, things, very small, which I'm putting into a basket for the new grandchild coming. And I just thought like this would be a perfect little Easter basket because it's a small little book. All right, so my first book of prayers. That's the first book. Where am I going to put these books after I show you? I'm going to figure that out. Okay, and then next, Disney books. Like, you gotta love this. First of all, the retail on this is $5.99. This is Disney Planes Fire and Rescue. So this is for ages 8 to 12. I have a couple of grandsons who are just turning 8. And no, 8 or 9. Wow. Huh. To think about that one. They might be 9 now. Getting ready to turn 9. Well, they're 8. They're 8 now. Okay. Jeez, this is so stupid. Just can't remember all this stuff. Anyway, so these I purchased for them, but it was $5.99, and I got it for $1, people, $1. And alongside that was this one, which is Disney Cars. Here's what I love, though. This one also $5.99, but inside of this little doohickey, they have, was it this one or was it the other one? It's not this one. Never mind. Anyway, it's Disney Cars and Disney Planes. And these are the junior novelization is what it says there. See, junior novelization. So I purchased these to send off to them. What a great gift to give children these days is a book, because a book is, they're not sitting in front of a TV doing nothing. They're actually using their brain. And so sometimes I want to do something like this where, like, if they read to a certain page, then there might be a special note that I've actually written in the book. And if they catch it, they can call me. And if they call me, they get a prize. Okay. But they won't know that. Then there was another really great little book called Soldier Dogs, Attack on Pearl Harbor. This book was $12.99. This is a hardcover book. And inside there is a bonus poster of the dog in this story, which I think is called Skipper. And he's a Labrador. And it's a story about this dog that follows, anyway, he ends up being a dog on the USS West Virginia when the Japanese attack at Pearl Harbor. Okay, so I'm gonna interrupt myself because I just got out of the shower, by the way, which is why I look like this. No makeup on, no nothing, but you don't care, right? I mean, I don't know. Give me a thumbs up if I look amazing right now. LOL. Anyway, I gotta interrupt myself because I'm getting ready to say on the video that Pearl Harbor Day is December 11th. Now, I know Pearl Harbor Day is December 7th, but please let me explain. My late husband's birthday was December 11th, so the mind plays tricks on you. So, like, in my mind, the first date that always comes up in December is December 11th. Does that make sense? So, I'm not dumb. I know Pearl Harbor is December 7th, 1941, by the way. So, I apologize. So, I had to interrupt myself and put this in here to say, I know, I'm a goofball. Anyway, and see that mess behind me? This is because we're still moving in, because until the backyard's done, I can't put stuff away because all of the outside, oh, it's a long story. Anyway, so interrupted myself to let you know, I know Pearl Harbor is December 7th. Enjoy the rest of the video. Give me a thumbs up right now if you're still with us. Thanks, guys. So what I love about books like this, so the kid is also getting somewhat of a history lesson, because let's be honest, if I go on December 11th, every time I go anywhere, do you know what date it is? Do you know what date? Nobody knows. And that's super sad, I think. If you don't know, that's the day Pearl Harbor happened. And so I love that I can incorporate something that they're going to learn in the story as well. Again, they're just great. They're great things to send out to the grandkids. And this one would probably actually go to the 12-year-old, just FYI. And then one of my little guys is not as good a reader. So I picked him up some, which I think will be fairly easy for him. By the way, these are reading level books. And the retail on these is $3.99. What are they? They're Star Wars. So I got level 1, which is probably too easy for him, but that's okay. I thought I'm going to send this anyway. And then 2 level 2s, Star Wars. They're Star Wars nuts. Who can go wrong? You can't go wrong. I mean, it's Star Wars. And look, there's pictures in there this is from Harris Phantom Flight. So I think that's the cartoon one. Well, both of these are, but this is from I don't know which one, The Force Awakens. All right, so what a great little find. $3.99, I got them for $1. And they're nice and flat. Send those off to those babies. I love that. Oh, wait, we've got more Star Wars. What? Yes. And these were regularly, how much were these? It's right there, $4.74. I think these were this looks like a Walmart sticker or something. I'm not sure. They were $4.74. I got them for how much? $1, people, $1. But I love this. This one includes stickers. So not only do they get this book to read, but these great Star Wars stickers in there too. I mean, and this is just, listen, look at movie scenes. Come on. This is great. And it appears to be the right level of reading for the one little grandson. By the way, FYI, another little thing to remember is that even if this were the reading level wasn't good and was too low or something, what a great thing to buy and DIY with. If you have a Star Wars fanatic kid or even an adult, because they have actual movie pictures in here, you could do some incredible Star Wars DIYs. Just a thought, people. For $1. For $1. All right. So I'm collecting hardback children's books for the new grandchild. Again, I think it's just a nice little legacy to send them all these books. And we should all start reading to our children when they're babies. So that's exactly what these are for. This was $15.99. It's called Night Owl. This is a beautiful book. and a super easy read, as you can see. And it's a bedtime story for kids, for children. So Night Owl, $15.99, did I say? And it was $8. $15.99 for $1. $1, people. All right, this is also Flower Pot Press. These are, again, these are books that I think are pretty much there all the time. But I love the concept of these. These are called 5-minute bedtime stories. When you're reading to children, sometimes it would be nice if you could just grab them when it's a 5-minute bedtime story. So that's what I picked these up for. This one is Rockabye Baby. This one is Hush Little Baby, and Hey Diddle Diddle. Again, for that new grandchild, so the parents have lots of options for reading, and these are not hardback. These are just regular books, but there's no price on them anywhere. I couldn't find it, so their value apparently is only $1, but still, what a great buy at $1. All right, another hardback child's book. This one is so cute. It's We're in the Wrong Book. It was such a great idea. This one was $16.99. This book is so cute. But what the best part about it is that the characters in this book are Ben and Bella. So Bella is what my grandchildren call me. Even the front of the book, it's got all these things pressed out and then they put it, okay. So I'm gonna go on. But they say, we're in the wrong book. So Ben and Bella are jumping down the street, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, and their dog comes and pushes them and they end up being pushed, bumped them off the page, and now they're in some other book. So this one is, they get put into a counting book. Well, okay, so use the opportunity to talk about counting. We've got 9 pencils, 10 lollipops, but it goes on. Then they go into like a cartoon one. Let me just get to it. They go to the pyramids, but they're the different books that they go into. So this is a puzzle book, so you can do a puzzle. Then there's one that's a paper airplane, or no, paper boat. They go into a manual book is what they call it. I mean, it's so cute. $16.99, and I got it for $1, people. $1. Come on. You can't buy it. Beat it. You can buy it for $1. All right, A Good Home for Max. This is a great story about a mouse that works in a store, and the dog needs to find a good home. Anyway, the basic message of it is that there's no place like home. So it's a great message. It's a beautiful book. As you can see, I mean, it's illustrated lovely. And this one was $16.99. For how much again? $1. Right, now we're gonna move, these still children's books, but I love this. This is called The Secret Keepers. This is just, I love the color on this one. And look, this is like a big old book, but it's for a teen. I'm going to be sending this one to my granddaughter, I believe. This book originally was $18.99. $18.99. And oh, it just looks so good. And there's a whole series of these books. I don't care. I purchased this one. $1. $1. And then another one. So I'm going to send that to the granddaughter. I'm going to send this one to the grandson, she's 14. He's going to be 13. And this one is called Thisbe Thestoop. And it's something about the in the book. There's some premise to that. Okay, but look, see the reading. It's perfect for like 12 and 13. I'm going to send this to the two of them. And I'm going to tell them I'd like them to read them and then switch. So $16.99. So why would I do that? Because I think for them to be able to talk about a book, what a great thing. And then I'll be like I'm like, okay, did we read the book? Where are we in the book? Blah, blah, blah. $16.99, $1. $1. All right. Some chicken soup for the soul, which I have called these before, and I found a few more. This one doesn't have a regular retail price on it, so I don't know if it was like a giveaway thing or something. It doesn't matter. It's super cute. Chicken soup for the soul, America's Heroes. The 4th of July baby. I just thought he's a super good reader, and as I looked into this, I'm like, he can definitely read this. So I purchased that for him. And then chicken soup. This is really interesting. This is Say Goodbye to Back Pain. First of all, this retailed for $9.95, but this is it. It says terrific tips for flare-ups and for chronic back pain, but it says inspirational stories and medical advice for a healthy you. It's like, that's such a super cool little book. So it's got stories in there, but it also talks about, ways, I think, to, take better care of yourself. Anyway, whatever. Just thought, hey, great little gift, or to just give to my guy. Chicken Soup, The Joy of Adoption. 101 stories about forever families meant to be kids. $1. This retailed for $14.95. And for $1, I am putting it into my little box of tricks, because the next time I hear about an adoption, yeah, there you go. And I picked this one up before Chicken Soup for Mom with Love, which I'm sending one to each sets of grandkids to give their moms for Mother's Day, $14.95. This is obviously Chicken Soup, stories about moms. I love Chicken Soup. I think it's amazing. Okay, now I found this book and I purchased 5 of them. 5 of these. They're called 40 Sonnets. Now, this is a book. This author, Don Patterson, has written several collections of poems. Well, we don't care about all that. Okay, so there's the author. He lives in Edinburgh. And this is $20 retail. And I got it for $1. And it's a beautiful book, number one. I mean, this is just a really beautiful book. It's not very large, right? But it has 40 sonnets in it. And I thought, there's one in here that's funeral prayer. Okay, just ready. Today we friends and strangers meet, because our friend is now complete. He has left time. Perhaps we feel we are the ghost and him the real. So fixed and constant does he seem, so star-like may the human dream arise again to find him woken at its heart, though to be spoken once is as miraculous as 1,000 times. What utters us, blind nature, told the trees and birds and bright stars, yet all of the words, we knew his name the most dear. We give thanks he was spoken here. It's a beautiful sonnet, by the way. All right, but in my opinion, to give something like this, especially if somebody has had, a loss, and to slip a bookmark in here with a nice Bible prayer or something on it to this particular prayer, and then just to say something, like sometimes reading is the greatest way to deal with our emotional well-being. So this is poetry, sonnets, 40 sonnets for $1. It was regular $20. Did I even need to think twice about that? So I purchased 5 of those because I absolutely want them for gifts. All right, so $20. By the way, can we just go over this? This is now, I'm holding $100 retail in my hand that I got for $5. $5. $100 retail. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna go right into like cooking and those kind of books. Yeah. Kitchen kind of stuff. All right, this is Fit and Tem, Slim and Strong for Life. This was $18.99. This is a paperback, but like one of those thick paperbacks. I love this book. I was actually with my guy when I found it. I was like, hey, what do you think? Should we? He's like, for $1. I was like, yeah, you're right. So our goal is to actually like, hopefully look at this. It's got 10-minute workouts in it, number one. So it talks about that. There's chapters in the beginning that talk about how do we get, life is complicated, Fit and 10 is simple. But then there's recipes too in here, which look amazing. I've already looked through them, but like, look at this, your 10-day clean eating jumpstart. So it gives you a whole schedule. Listen, you spend a lot of money to go, to have somebody tell you how to do it. You can read it for $1. I mean, overnight oatmeal with walnuts and pears. So some really beautiful pictures as well that go along with the recipes. $1. I mean, even at $18.99, it was like, that's a pretty decent amount of stuff in there for that. $1. So since we're talking about doing that, then I found, recommended by the American Heart Association, by the way, this healthy slow cooker. Now, I love to use my pressure cooker. And the pressure cooker has a slow cooker thing on it. So I can put any recipe. Actually, I put them in there anyway. Like, I don't even have to put it on the slow cooker mode. Okay. But this is 230 low fuss, good for you recipes. This is the second edition. I'd like to find the first one. Okay. There's like, I mean, there's pictures, there's recipes. There's like, in that picture, doesn't that look good on the front? Oh, it looks so good. Ooh, that does on the back too. Anyway, I'm like, hey, so I'm just going to get us going on our 10-minute 10 and fit, and then start making some easy slow cooker recipes. The thing I love about the slow cooker is put it in and forget it. One of my favorites. So while we're in the kitchen, picked up 2 of these. Mom, did I tell you? Yeah, that was $19.99. This slow cooker book, $19.99. And I got it for how much? No, I can't hear you. What? Right. $1, people. $1. This is Mom and Me in the Kitchen. So this is a really interesting book. It's about this guy writes this book about in the kitchen with his mom, but forget all that. He puts all of Grandma's recipes in there. And this is Grandma's Snyder noodles. Coconut snaps. I mean, so these are all these recipe cards. And then he talks about the memories with it. Anyway, I just thought what a great concept. So sending it off to my daughters actually for Mother's Day is what I thought. And then I'm just going to put something corny in there. Like, I hope you guys have fond memories of us cooking in the kitchen. And are there any family recipes that you want? Because they're all up here. I should probably write them down for you if you want them. Okay, just a really cool concept. This retailed for $12.95 and I got it for $1. Come on. All right, now this is Hugh Johnson's pocket wine book. Tell me, who has a pocket that this would fit into? I mean, not even in my workout pants with that side. This is bigger than a cell phone, people. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Hold on. Yep, bigger than my cell phone. I mean, there's no pocket, but it doesn't matter. I laugh about these things. Pocket wine book from 2018. I don't care if it's 2018 because what are you going to have it 1 year and then throw it away? I'm going to give it to somebody with the bottle of wine because I know lots of people that love to drink wine. Okay, this thing is incredible. It's like an encyclopedia. If I were a wine drinker, I would so be into this. All right, and it is 2018, but in 3 years, like how much have wines changed? I'm going to guess not a whole bunch. 10 years, you might see a difference. This is so cool though. Quick reference on vintage, on the vintage of them. Quick reference in the front there. Super cool. Just so cool. I mean, yeah. Okay, great gift. Great gift. Did I tell you what it retailed for? It's retailed for $16.99. A pocketbook is $16.99 apparently. Yeah, great little gift. I just wanted to see what the cover looks like. Actually, this is a really good decorating piece too. That burgundy is a great color. Okay, because I always say that books are also to be looked at for decorating pieces. I literally have in my kitchen cookbooks only because they're super colorful. I should put a picture in at the end of this video. You'll be laughing at me. I mean, I'm not saying I won't look at them for recipes. I may someday. All right, this one is Session Cocktails. This retailed for $18.99. I'm in love with this book. This is mine. I am keeping it. $1, retailed $18.99. Do you know what a session cocktail is? Because I didn't. So I had to read the book. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. So basically it goes in sessions. Originally referred to, you would go have a session, which meant you went over to your friend's house and socialized and had drinks, right? Now, there was that infamous hair whenever I'm doing a video. Okay. So anyway, so the sessions book is, it's cocktails that aren't super strong. So the idea is that you can socialize and have a good time and have lots of cocktails, lots of drinks, but not get obliterated, drunk. Just don't get drunk. So it's recipes for that to make really good cocktails that aren't over the top strong. So you can. Now I'm getting my backyard done, which I talk about all the time. And when I do, we have lots of parties. And I'm thinking like, oh, this is perfect. I'll have like a signature drink when people come over. And then we won't get it, totally based. Okay. Frozen cherry cobbler. Oh, look at that one. That looks good. Oh, my nails look so awful. I've been scrubbing pots and pans. Actually, I took a picture because I'm going to do a review on Barkeepers because I used it to do this pan. Anyway, look at that. That is like the lemon rind in it. Is there? Or it's a grapefruit rind. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm not going to make it like that. But anyway, just come on. Session cocktails. So excited about that. This is smoothies. 50 recipes for high energy refreshment. Retailed for $15.95. Smoothies. $15.95. Guess what it's got? Recipes of smoothies. So just do it. The refreshing combination of honeydew, melon, and mint. Anyway, this is just, I have a daughter that she makes smoothies a lot. And I'm like, this is the perfect thing to send her. Perfect little gift. Look at this one. Cranzania. Oh, it's so cool. Actually, the glass in that is really pretty. Okay. Well, anyway, hey, it's another gift. Smoothies. How about baby names? Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember like the baby name phase when the books were like such a phase? Maybe they still are. Maybe if you're having a baby, it's like a thing. So literally I did buy this. My daughter that's having a baby, they've already named their baby, so it's really not anything that they need. But I thought the next time I find out somebody's pregnant super early on, I'm giving them this gift. This was $10.99 and it cost me $1. So really quickly, this book is it's got all this things about anticipating siblings to be, that twinkle in your eye, blah, 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 all about like, okay, so you're having a baby. And then it gets into the alphabet of baby names, right? So for instance, my name is Amy. And in my world, as far as I've ever known, Amy means beloved. All right, so here it says Amy, a form of Amy, which is, they have spelled A-I-M-E-E. So I'm A-M-Y, Amy, a form of Amy. Amy, littlest of 4 March sisters and Louisa May Alcott's Little Women. Her name is an anagram of May, Amy. So here's what's really funny. My name actually, Amy, does mean beloved. But my mom named me Amy because of this book. And I think that's so interesting, right? Okay, so there you go. That's by the way, and it says because it was a anagram, Louisa May Alcott was the author and Amy was an anagram of her name, May. That's interesting. I didn't know that part before. Okay, so anyway, just interesting, right? What a great gift to give somebody when they first find out they're pregnant. But then now I have baby books that are going to the daughter that's having the baby. So this one is $16.99, Baby Food Maker Cookbook. Ooh, yes. Feed that baby some healthy stuff. Doesn't that look yummy? All it's missing is that label with the fat baby on it. I make myself laugh. Okay, but this is a Baby Food Maker Cookbook. I think this is a fabulous, look at this cute kid. I think this is a fabulous gift because, then you like can make some recipes for your child that are healthy without all those preservatives and crud in them that the regular stuff has. And then, speaking of baby food, did I tell you that was $16.99? I think I did. So this one was $12.99, and this is weaning and first foods. So perfect to go with the cookbook, right? Let's wean that baby first, and then let's go into first foods. So this is just like, there are some recipes in this one as well. 2 great gifts to send them for that baby on the way. Baby food cookbook and weaning your baby. And along with those 2, I thought I'd send this one too, which is A Dad's Guide to Baby Care, $12.99 retail. I got it for $1. And this is so cute. It's from a dad's perspective on taking care of baby, which that's a great idea, I think, because everything's written so towards the mommy. And this really goes, there's beautiful pictures in here too of dads with their children and whatnot. So I thought, oh, that's a sweet thing to send to the daddy to be. All right, so Dad's Guide to Baby Care. Yeah. $1. And sticking with the mom theme, this was a New York Times bestseller. It's called Design Mom, How to Live with Kids, a Room by Room Guide. Okay, so this is a really interesting book, and I looked through it. It was $29.95. $29.95. It was a New York Times bestseller. This is a hardback book. Do you not love the colors in this book too, by the way? Like, this is just a piece of art on its own. But basically, the inside of this is it goes through each room and it talks about how you design it to be to live with children. But what I found is it's just a really beautiful design book. I mean, it's really beautiful. It's got great ideas in it. So this one is one like, am I keeping it or am I going to give it to somebody? And probably I'm thinking the next time I know somebody that's moving into a new home that has children, from toddler on up to teenager, that I would probably give this as a gift. But I love this right there. This is actually, I'm going to be doing this in my living room with crates, putting them in all different sizes, making this huge wall unit with them. So anyway, but it was $1 and it was normally $29.95. I think this might be the most expensive book I got. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Let's go into holidays. This was $14.99. It's Holiday with Matthew Mead. Hundreds of inspired ideas, tempting food, festive decor, clever crafts, and more. Homemade seasonal magic. What a great thing to put into a Christmas basket. Everybody got Christmas baskets last year. I made Christmas baskets for everybody. And I had some Christmas Dollar Tree books that I had got that went into some of these baskets. And so this will be happening again this year. This is a beautiful, by the way, it's almost like a magazine, but this is almost laminated. So it's sort of like a soft cover. And then it has patterns in the back too for some of the crafts that they show you. Such a beautiful book. This is so pretty. I mean, I love this. I might keep that one. I don't know. Then we have Handcrafted Christmas. This one was $19.95. Hardback book. This is a hardback. And look at the cover is the same. I like it when they do that, when you get the same pictures on the cover as the jacket. So this, did I tell you this one was $19.95? And this is Homemade Christmas. So I love this little tulle tree. Isn't that not the most adorable thing? And the stitching, like, and I do so many crafts that, oh, look at that. They're doing it with tin cans. Oh, that'd be a fun one to do with the kids. Anyway, beautiful book, $1. That's a great gift on its own. But this is the most interesting book I think I've ever found at the Dollar Tree. This one right here. Let's see if what's a song? A very merry birthday to you, a very merry birthday. Do you remember that? Off with the head. Alice. This is so cool. It's everything Alice. Now, I spent probably 30 minutes going through this book. I was just so intrigued by it. And it is everything Alice. This book retails for $24.99. And it is this incredible book of all these things, Alice in Wonderland. It gives you every pattern for everything that they show. It's got, look at that. It's candles made with teacups. It's so incredibly cool. Look at that, for an Alice themed party. And I have a daughter who thought she was Alice in Wonderland. No kidding. When she was 5 years old, she literally thought she was Alice in Wonderland. And we didn't spend a lot. I always made homemade costumes because it was so much cheaper than buying them. But I had to shell out the bucks that year to get her the actual Alice in Wonderland costume from Disney. And then we did a whole family themed thing on it. It actually kicked off a tradition that we then did, and we all dressed in a theme for Halloween and took pictures. So anyway, this is going to her. I kind of hope she doesn't watch this video because now she's going to know about it, but that's okay. It's so cool. It's so cool. And even look at that cover. Isn't that beautiful? With my nasty nails. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, $1. It says more than 50 projects to sew, glue, cut, and bake. So cool. Oh. All right, and the last little section that I have, hold on, I need more coffee, I think. I don't know why, it's like in the afternoon, I decided to start drinking coffee. Yeah, it's like 2:15. Okay, is tuner cars. These are coffee table books. I don't know what that is. So these are tuner cars, a field guide. It's anybody that's into cars, this is just a great little, this is so cool. There's just all these cool pictures of cars. So I also had an idea with this one. This would be a great little thing to purchase and take and make just a montage of little framed sports car, like the cars in here, and put it on a, like guys that work in their shop. Just see like that. Just get little 4x6 frames at the Dollar Tree because they're only $1 there. And then you could just take these out of there and frame them up. It would be a super cool little project for somebody's man cave and so inexpensive. We don't happen to have a man cave here, so not gonna happen here. But I do have somebody in mind to give this to you, and this was $12.99. This one is super cool. I love my bike. I have no idea who I'm gonna give this to, but I thought I'm picking it up because it's such an interesting coffee table book. And it retailed for $16.95. It's like a soft paperback. So, I mean, like a soft hardback is what I was trying to say. So I think it's just so interesting. It's basically pictures of people and their bikes. It's really kind of cool. Anyway, and there's like stories about these people and that they love their bike. And I've spent my entire life trying to recreate the way that I felt as a child when the training wheels were first taken off my bike. And this is this person. So it's like the things that people say about, you know, riding a bike. Interesting, right? Okay. And this is Marie Claire is a magazine. I think it started in England, something like that. And this book that I have right here came out in like 2014, 15, 16, something like that when I looked it up. So this retailed for $23 and it is dress skinny. Okay, now, how about I just get skinny? Not gonna happen. Anyway, the reason I picked it up, it's because it's such an interesting visual. I mean, it'll take your eyes on this amazing journey. It's like holding Vogue without all the advertisements and just looking at these incredibly cool fashion photo pictures. So I'm keeping it. It's gonna go in my coffee book or in my bedroom or something. I'm just like, and there's stars in here dressed. Okay, this one is Katy Perry. All right, yeah. I mean, it's like I don't spend money on fashion magazines because I'm like, why? But for $1, I can just take my mind on a little fashion fantasy. Look what I'll never be able to wear. Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's just really a pretty book. It just, and it is interesting, actually, the topics in there are interesting because it goes through, like, I think the last one is on glasses. Now, this one would really interest me because I wear glasses. These, by the way, are new. Do you guys like these? I buy these brand Coco. They're one of a kind. I love them. Anyway, okay, one more book and then we're done. Hey, I've done pretty good. I was trying to keep it under 30 minutes. It's going to be under 40. How about that? This is my favorite book that I found this time. And it retailed for $35. Actually, this is my most expensive book. This one is $35. The other one was, what'd I say? It was $35, $30. This one was $29. This one is $35. This one is worth $35. Oh, this collection of photographs and text of and about libraries, grand or dead, faded or sumptuous, make up a narrative that combines the public sphere with private memory. Robert Dawson's work is an irrefutable argument for the preservation of public libraries. His book is profound and heartbreakingly beautiful. Do you know why I love this book? Well, first of all, it's about books. And I just took you on a little book journey, didn't I? Public libraries are going to go away. I feel it. We all know it. Do you know why? Because now we can all listen to a book on our phones or whatever, which is one of the reasons I'm buying books. God, there's a really, what's that movie? Fahrenheit, something that they burn all the books. I hope we never get there. But it's beautiful. It's just an incredibly beautiful book. And this was abandoned library in Sunflower, Mississippi. Oh, this is so pretty. It's just, I'm just in love with this book. There's the Fresno County Library. Oh, it's a history book about public libraries. It's incredible. I love it. I love it. And again, it's a book about books. So yeah. And this one's for me. I'm keeping this. All right, guys. I have to cough. So sorry. Thank you for watching Bella's Bargains today. Oh. I hope you just went on literary overload and that you're going to go to your Dollar Trees and try and find some. By the way, this book haul did come from 3 different stores. Not intentionally. I had a haul. Believe it or not, I already had a book haul. And then we were out of town and there was a Dollar Tree and I said, hey, can we run in there? You know, I was looking for the Valentine gnome thing, which I never found. So we ran in there and then we went through the books. That's where we found the Fit in 10. And then I picked up like 5 or 6 more books. And then I had to go get stuff for Foodie Friday. And then I went into one of the ones that I go into all the time and there was more books. So it was unintentional that it was from 3 because I had enough from 1 to do a haul. But it is book time at Dollar Tree right now. You guys go look, search, find. They're incredible buys. They're incredible buys. It's amazing. $625 retail. $625 retail. And I spent $44. And some great gifts. A book is a beautiful gift. A book is a beautiful gift. All right, guys, I'm signing off. So, hey, here's the thing. I'm at 89 subscribers. When I get to 100, I can't. How do I do 100? Oh, you can't. Oh, that's close, isn't it? 100, backwards, so it wasn't. Oh, I suck at this. Okay, when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a big giveaway. I have a basket full of Dollar Tree finds and treasures that there's probably going to be a book in there. Just saying. Hey, maybe I'll throw one of the sonnet books in there because those are really cool, right? Yeah. Okay, so 100 subscribers and I'm going to do a giveaway. So you want to get in on that? That's pretty good odds. There's only 100 people to draw from. So put your little thumbs up on there, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and I will notify you when I upload. And thank you so much for watching today, you guys. Guess what's going to come up next? Do you know what? Now that we're done with books, let's go to music. What was that song again? It goes, there should be a book. There should be a book where I can look. Anyway, okay. Have a great day, great week, a great life. And we'll see you next time on Bella's Bargains. And here comes right now. Can you hear it? It's coming. The music, here it comes. Yes.